Cybertron Weekly is your central hub for everything Transformers.
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another third-party Transformers review. Today we're taking a look at an upgrade kit, and it's the D-05 designed for TFP Voyager Megatron by DMY. And I think they call this the Pharaonic upgrade kit. And basically what this does, it gives us a more show-accurate head sculpt for Megatron, a show-accurate barrel and gun, and a new blade, and gives him a little more height and fixes his backpack, which is definitely cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have the D-05 upgrade kit for Megatron, and, well, like it says, it's for the Transformers Prime Voyager Megatron. This makes no bones about it. This is what it is. They are not trying to hide this. I kind of find that amusing. We obviously have a piece of artwork of Megatron from Transformers Prime, which looks really cool. This nice kind of purple hue. And then it says, oh, this is a design for TFP, Transformers Prime, Voyager Megatron. So, yeah. Pretty brazen. Definitely digging the artwork on the box. Here's the side of the package. Basically it tells you what it is. It's by DMY. Here is the back of the package. Looking kind of cool. We get basically a gray outline of Megatron here and all the new parts. And then the gun and the new weapon. And the nice thing about this, it comes with two different weapon pieces, and I'm going to show that off when we open the package up. It comes with a retractable sword, as well as one that clips on that's more show accurate. So yeah, definitely cool. Just kind of a close-up. We get the shadow cast of Megatron in the background. There's the robot, all the parts. Very cool stuff. And then just kind of a quick shot of the artwork here. I mean, this looks really nice. I am digging it. Very cool. Let's go ahead and get the package open and see what we get. Alright, so here we have all the parts that it comes with, which looks really cool. It also comes with a little extra bag of screws that I don't know what is for, really. I watched the MGO build on this, and, well, he didn't have an idea either. I think this might be replacement screws in case you strip something out. I'm not really sure. Here are the instructions. It just basically shows you, hey, you're going to pop Megatron's head on, you're going to put his arms on. We got some foot extensions to give him some heels, and then there's the backpack. And it also comes with a piece, a little scabbard piece to put your sword in, your Dark Star Saber, another third-party company, which is nice that they did that. And then here are more instructions. And there it shows specifically for the Dark Star Saber, which is really nice. I definitely dig that. So yeah, so here are the parts. Just kind of a close-up. We got the new sculpt for Megatron. It's got the backpack pieces. There's the scabbard piece, the new forearms. The forearm here has the retractable blade. There's a snap-on, more show-accurate blade. All of the feet parts to make him taller, and this also is part of the sword. So yeah, definitely cool stuff. So let's go ahead and get some of the parts out and compare them to the existing Voyager Megatron. And here we have the Voyager class Megatron. Definitely pretty cool looking. I love this figure. It's one of my favorite Megatron figures. However, there are some things that can be improved, and that's why we got the kit. One thing is this backpack here. He kind of has this wing thing going on. You can fold him back like that if you want, but there's a better way to do it, and we'll see when we get the pieces on there. And then here is the new, more show-accurate wrist. Now, the wrist itself is a bit limp, and that is because if you look, this fist just doesn't clamp around it too terribly well. If you squeeze it, it does help. So you need to get in there and take this off, kind of super glue and press this together, and then get some floor polish to put onto the ball joint, and that will fix it. As you can see, it's no longer, just by a simple squeeze, it's no longer limp there. And then here is the retractable sword. I like the fact that they did that. However, I'm going to use the more show accurate sword. There's a little plug that you can put in there, and I think that's pretty cool. But it is nice that they gave you the option of a retractable sword. Okay, and then just as a comparison, I'm going to take off this guy's gun and compare the two. Yeah, huge difference in these weapons. This thing is just ridiculously big compared to what it was on the show, and it's the wrong color. This is right. I like this. This is definitely cool. Now, I mean, this does have a cool little play gimmick, I guess. I can't even get it to work now. Work! There it goes. Look, it doesn't even work all that great. It's supposed to do that, and yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it's just kind of there. So we're getting rid of that, and we're going with that, which is definitely cool. The other thing is the head sculpt. I can get a zoomed in shot, maybe. Dun, dun, dun. And it's very show accurate. I am digging that. Just to compare, let's see if we can get the two together. This one is way more show accurate than this one is. So yeah, that is definitely cool. So let's go ahead and use some movie magic and get all the upgrades onto Megatron. So here we have Megatron with all the parts on it, and I gotta say, what an improvement this makes on the figure. I am really digging this. I think that they just did a wonderful job cleaning this figure up. Something fierce. It just, yeah, I just really like it. Now, I will say there are a couple things that you have to do with this figure. And I don't know if it's just tolerances or QC issues or what. Like this wrist was very loose, as you can see now. It is not. I just took a little bit of Gorilla Snot, put it on the inside of the hand, popped it back on there, and I put just a dab on the inside of the spots for the ball socket, and just kind of held it and moved it around until it stiffened up real nice. But oh wow, look at that sword. How awesome is that? I am digging it. The other issue that I had was with the feet. The little parts on the feet, there were two of them that I had to take a nail file and slightly sand until I could get it to fit up into the feet themselves. As you can see, the little parts there, and I still have to do some work on this particular toe. This back heel would not go in at all, and I sat there and just took a nail file and kept playing with it until it finally went in and stayed in and was happy. It wasn't that hard. Total build time for this, I think, was maybe 15 minutes. And 5 minutes of it was just sanding on the feet parts. Now, the cool thing is with the backpack is really easy to put together. You just pull, there's these little mushroom pegs here. You can pull the old ones on, put them on, and they swing around and really clean up the back of the figure. Of course, there's the little sword handle piece there, which is really nice. This does not hamper transformation, nor do the feet. The feet also do not hamper transformation, which is nice. And when you transform them, you can take this gun and it actually plugs onto the sword piece back here during the vehicle mode, so that it looks exactly like it does normally in vehicle mode. Overall, this totally improves the figure. I am digging him. Gives him a little bit of height, not as much height as I would like, but it's definitely a huge improvement. The other cool thing is with the head sculpt. Oh, look at that head. It is glorious. I really like it. It looks very show accurate. The only thing is, and the camera's probably not going to pick it up, but it does have the eyeballs in it that Megatron had in the show. The problem is they're purple. I mean, he did have the dark energon and he did have purple eyes in certain episodes, but I would have preferred if they would have made that red, or if they would have gave you the option, because it's, I mean, it's nothing but light piping and there's a screw in the back of the head. If you could have removed the purple piece and inserted a red so that you could put whichever one that you wanted, I think that would have been a lot cooler. So let's go ahead and compare Megatron to a few of his Transformer Prime counterparts. Here we have the upgraded Megatron with the upgraded Transformers Prime wheeljack. Of course, this is the version that has the cannons on the shoulders, the maskless face, and the actual metal swords. Definitely liking them, and the height extension on the Megatron does make him look much more opposing over wheeljack. Here we have the upgraded Megatron with Arachnid. Now, this is a very simple custom that I did for Arachnid. Basically just got another set of rotor blades for her and then added them to the arms to give her more of that show-accurate feel. Again, the extension on the boots for Megatron just towers over her. Here we have the upgrade Megatron next to the Voyager class Starscream. And, well, this is just totally out of scale, even with the extension boots. While this is my favorite Starscream figure because it is very detailed, he is about twice too big standing next to this Megatron. And finally, here we have the upgrade Megatron next to the upgraded Voyager class Beast Hunters Optimus Prime. And he's just a little bit too small. I mean, just a hair too small. It does look a lot better with the boot extensions, and they definitely look very cool together and going on the shelf right next to each other. But he's just a hair too small, and he should be about at least the same size as this version of Optimus Prime. But they're definitely very cool together. So is this upgrade kit something that you want for your Voyager class Megatron? Yes, absolutely. Now, it's not that cheap. I think it was about $30 or $40. I want to say $40 from Big Bad Toy Store. They do this, have this in a few different versions. They've got the standard version here. They've got the Takara version, which I think has a little bit more silver on it, and a dark energon one, which I think is the black and purple one. Definitely cool. I mean, it really improves this figure and makes a really good figure into a great figure, and makes me want to get the Dark Star Saber from Dr. Wu to complete off the figure. I'm definitely digging it. So there is the Pharaonic upgrade kit. I think, what, D-05 from DMY. Definitely cool stuff. I will put a link to Big Bad Toy Store down in the description below where you can get this for your figure. I do recommend it. It is pretty cool. You do have to, like I said, adjust the right hand here as well as do some shaving on the boot parts to get them to fit proper, but that's not that big of a deal. No worse than putting together a model kit. So if you guys like this video, definitely thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. What do you think of this kit? Do you have this kit? Are you thinking about getting this kit? I'd love to hear your comments in the messages down below. Thanks again for subscribing to my channel and sharing my videos. I do appreciate it. And as always, look for more videos in the future.